the Mongols to win. Well, no, I don't want them to win, but if I think they're gonna win, and if they do, then we get to ask them about what the Counter-Strike scene is like, where they all come from. Because I've been saying this, I've been tweeting this, I've been trying to manifest this. Like, I don't feel like we have enough information about the scene in certain regions like Kazakhstan, like Mongolia. We need to send a team over there. Maybe I'll just go over there myself and find out, because I am very curious to see how things develop in those regions. Mongols will be defending on Overpass versus Imperial. Asian Persuasion versus the hometown hottie. Let's see who takes the pistol then. That's a great start though. Cello popping off immediately. That's the advantage of that P250. I'll never stop singing its praises. When he plays looking at Monster though, as Blitz tries to do what he can. Down to 11 HP though, and losing players quickly. More in the red, more dead now, as only 2 remain for Mongols, who have not responded to any of these frags just yet. Hasteka has so much to do now, so much to do. Needs to isolate these fights, keep some bullets in the chamber, unable to do much. Pistol violently goes the way of Imperial.
Wow, that is just so quick. All the fights happen. We don't even really get much depth to the round. It's really just Imperial winning a bunch of fights way too early on. The Mongols can't get anything going in that one. And I think this is a solid map choice here for Imperial. It's not one that the Mongols play too often. They've had a couple of fairly one-sided losses on it. So I feel as though Imperial might be able to control this game, and that's a good start for them. It's not always easy to get T rounds on Overpass. Here comes some CT aggression. Bartak can't win the fight. And now with 2 kills going against the Mongols, this is going to be tough.
Bartak with the spam, yielding absolutely nothing. Oh dear. No food to harvest in this second round, but a fast eco round is a good eco round as far as spectators are concerned. The Imps have 2. No, it's the full name. I like how that goes from the acronym to the full name. That's pretty cool. Because we do have some odd acronyms on some overlays sometimes, but it's nice to slide out there. Like technology today, eh?
Yeah, I like that. I like that.
We have to appreciate the small... It's about the small details, Walker. We have to appreciate the small details. Those are the things that make the big difference. Focusing on the small stuff.
It's true. If you improve 1% every day, imagine how much that's going to add up. I guess I actually can't do the maths on that, but it would be a lot.
Never do maths on stream. Trust me, if you're like a budding caster or something, never try and count live, because you'll always make a mistake. And people think you're an idiot. It just always goes wrong.
Well, not much for Mongols yet.
Yeah, this is straight poverty status. It's a hole of sorts for VINI. I feel like somewhere there must be a chart which describes different kinds of holes. I think you should do that, Walker.
That's gotta be a thing.
I think you should make one in MS Paint.
I don't know if I'm the man for the job.
Categorizing holes from a UK perspective.
That's got to be a thing already. It's got to be some sort of scale. Anyway, it is Imperial. Off to that good start we were hoping to see for them. I mean, some people are hoping to see for them. It depends who you're supporting. Although, to be honest, whenever a team wins the pistol, I always want them to get off to that good start, because we all know how bad it feels when you win pistol, you lose the second round, you feel like an idiot. Well, Imperial don't have to feel dumb right now. They've got that 3-0 lead, and the Mongols will have the bye, and Annihilation has that AWP in hand. Normally very important on this map.
T-Ramp Molly is out. Sometimes we see a second one towards the playground, but not on this occasion. Now, you can see where JOTA swung. Normally, when you see that molly on the ramp, it kind of forces the Ts to use utility to swing and make sure no one's holding that position. That molly does allow the CTs to get into position. And these are the anti-AWP utilities we're seeing thrown by Imperial, but also serves to isolate fights and stop the CTs from popping out together. So good protocols at the beginning of a default here from Imperial. And there is an AWP at play as well in the hands of Annihilation, but where is he? Over towards Long is where he is, but that's something Imperial will have to find out.
Ooh, Techno. Able to win out that early duel. Still solo here in the bathrooms, but he goes for more, and Fallen puts him down. So that's back to a 4v4. Now the Mongols are playing a bit further back from the bomb site, but they might change that here. Blitz will begin to move forward. They're searching for some information right now. But Imperial, with that connector control, leave their options open. It looks like they might go back to B.
Curious as to what hasteka might be up to here. Okay, he's looking to block in the smoke. Very risky affair from him. JOTA's been dropped around A in the meantime, which means the remainder of Imperial are towards B. And that's the bomb spotted as Fallen is dropped. Big info for Mongols, who would love to survive with 4 players. 17 seconds on the clock. I don't know what else there is for Imperial to do. Maybe Bolts can try and pick up a rifle from somewhere. He's still peeking though. He needs to collect something. He'll collect some bullets, some lead from Blitz, and VINI will be the last man standing then for Imperial. So Mongols will find their first round, likely with 4 players alive. Absolutely shouldn't be hunting here because they need to build their own money as they try to mount a comeback early in the first half.
Yeah, normally those 1-for-1 trades early will be nice for the T side because the CTs, you could see on the minimap, they just had 2 on A, 2 on B. They're very far apart from each other. So if the Ts can start to trade, it's really difficult to read it there on the CT side. But I love the proactive play that Mongols make. And I love that it's hasteka pushing through Monster like that. I think that's a great play. Good to see from the newest addition to the squad. He's playing with confidence there as he pushed through that monster smoke. See if Imperial can turn this round. That was close from Bolts, but no kill on that boosted player.
Imperial have a lot of urgency around that connector area. We'll talk about it later because Bolts is looking for opportunities on short B. So both teams are essentially fighting for connector control, which we'll dive into when there's more time. Bolts, he's seen an elbow, trying to invite some attention, and Bartak will give him what he's looking for in the worst way as far as Bolts is concerned. Man advantage for Mongols as they look for their second round here on Overpass. Imperial still have a good spread though, and again, that connector control will be really important. Fallen has the bomb towards short B, and with a jump peek, Blitz might see that. I don't think he did on this occasion, but that could affect what Imperial choose to do if they know the CTs see the bomb in short B. However, as I say that, their A presence has dissipated. They're rotating over towards B, but there are 3 Mongols players still waiting for them. There are some smokes and incendiary for the squad. Squad being Mongols, of course. Start to see the utility coming in, but the Ts have the advantage of the numbers game. Big focus towards Monster, and hasteka's just not ready for Fallen swing. The bomb's been dropped, but they've got to get the multi-frag. Blitz has got to do it alone, looking for his third, running low on the bullets, and now JOTA's in the clutch. 1v2, Annihilation and Techno making their way over. He has to try and identify where they might be. That's half the information. HE doesn't land. Now he starts to move into a very deep position. This is great for a headshot angle. There's the tap he's looking for. He saw that grenade. He knew there was 1 player on the balcony, but will he expect a second? Annihilation maybe playing a bait setup here. Does he dare look so awkward? So low. Very tough to try and find a frag here. Switches out to the M4A1S. But can he find a kill down to the clock? That's got to be confidence for him. He's got the kit as well. Running out of bullets, JOTA means that the round will go the way of Mongols.
Oh, wow. How uncomfortable was that at the end for both players? You saw the Glock coming out. You saw Annihilation scoping in initially. That's what allowed the turnaround to come in to give a fair fight in that 1v1 in the first place. It looked pretty clean for Imperial initially. They got into the advantageous position, I thought, but then Mongols did a good job at trading back. You see Annihilation. I mean, that is so awkward, but eventually he gets the job done. Annihilation, definitely someone who proved he's good in clutches over at Katowice. Good to see him getting an early clutch through here. Oh no!
Oh no, mistake for Maze. Oh, that's beautiful. I think he might have got sprayed there. I might have slowed him down.
Yeah, I think so. Maybe it's just like one bullet.
Yeah, you can see the bullets on the wall as well. That is most unfortunate for him. But again, credit to Mongols for making the play to allow them to get that kill. We haven't even had time to talk about the connector fight just yet, but we see it again. Great pop flash. VINI does not respond. Imagine standing there and not pulling the trigger when you get eaten full flash like that. The trigger discipline is bananas. There is a gamble involved there as well, and maybe a false sense of security. hasteka may have given some sound cues away, but Bartak moves away, and that leaves his teammate vulnerable. The timing doesn't work out for them after all. Second frag coming in as Bartak goes down as well. Big problems then for Mongols. Bolts looking to swing into the site. So many advantages here for Imperial now. Annihilation has to try and find something with his AWP, but his angles are being taken away by utility. Blitz still lurking. He can hop up on this rail and do something about this. This smoke will actually help him. Can he find Fallen? He's shooting the feet, but he can't finish him off. 3-on-3 now as the bomb is planted. There are kits for Mongols, but they're not all on the site just yet. Blitz swinging with the flashbang, doesn't find anything. Fallen behind the pillar. Imperial are positioned well. They're making this hard for Mongols, and now it gets harder as Blitz gets dropped. Annihilation, Techno remain. Fallen being the bait now, just swinging, showing some shoulder, showing some elbow, and Annihilation has to fall away.
Wow, this B site is getting a lot of action here in these early gun rounds. Looks pretty good for the Mongols. They got off to a strong start, but Imperial take it cleanly, and look at Annihilation. He could be in trouble here. VINI's trying to hunt him. Annihilation scopes in, hits the shot. That keeps him safe, so at least saves that AWP. But for Imperial, really solid site take there. You saw how good the utility was at just making it awkward for the Mongols players to fight towards the site. They try and have Blitz jump up and see if he can deny the bomb, but as soon as it gets planted, Imperial are in the favorable position. And now for the Mongols, not much to work with outside of that saved AWP.
You can always win a round with a CT AWP though.
It's true.
So let's see what Annihilation is able to do. It's one of the most fascinating rounds to watch actually. But Cello may have found the right place to go. Only USP showing the P shooters are out. They've got plenty of time to respect that smoke. No need to push through these. Smoke's up of their own as well. That can isolate fights at the very least as they concentrate on other areas. I do like the protocols we're seeing here from Imperial. Again, late notice entry into the tournament. Oh, this is getting awkward now. This is getting awkward now. Bearing in mind the AWP is still alive. Maybe his USPs have delayed enough. Now, where is Annihilation? He's in the clutch. Doesn't matter about the HP. He needs to land shots above the waist. He needs to puncture these players. But how far does he go to try and win this one is also a question. 1 versus 3 now. Is he backing off or is he looking to find a different angle? Surely he goes for opportunist frag. VINI not showing just yet. That was enough for Annihilation. He does have a kit as well. Even if he goes down, the money is together with the team. Pretty sure he can buy another AWP. That tells him where one of the players is, but it also kills a lot of time. So he'll be heading out. So that one was a little dicey for Imperial, but they will be successful. Now, that was a Nico, so I just want to bring attention for the people at home to the fight we're seeing in Connector. Mongols are grenading the door off, which makes it really hard for the Ts to control until they fully clear Connector, because if they're going towards short B, which Imperial are, then if there's a CT on the stairs, it makes it really hard to stand in that short B position. Very nervous area there. But Imperial are getting mollies in through the other side of Connector as well to stop crunches of that short B position. So short B and Connector are basically flashpoints for both of these teams. They're aggressively fighting for both of them each round. And if you look at the radar, there are mollies all over those areas from round to round.
Yeah, it's a really interesting area to watch because of how important it is. Normally the Ts are going to be able to get that control. It's just a question of the CTs want to change it up at any point. I'm now seeing the gun round come through and a bit of damage both ways early into this round. Nothing too significant, nothing that's going to finish any players off. Elsewhere, Cello sneaking up A long. This is quite quick here. Techno is aware, but the timing needs to favor him. He'll look to clear this. He turns away. Oh, he didn't see him. I thought he spotted the gun barrel, but not meant to be. Imperial get the clean 5-on-3.
He's got to be using a Game Boy Advance resolution to not see that. Surely the AK was poking out. 69 supremacy. Rough CT side so far for Mongols, but they still have a chance, especially with that AWP creeping around somewhere. Blitz gets decapitated. Closed casket funeral for him. I don't know how much there is to do. Oh dear.
Ouch. Well then. I mean, I feel like Overpass is a nice map to have as a pick in a series because I feel like you pretty rarely see upsets, especially when you get a T side like this for Imperial, which is quite a hard map to play if you don't have much experience on it. It plays quite differently to a lot of the other maps in CSGO. See just how long some of the angles are, how much utility you need to take map control early. And yeah, the Mongols struggling to deal with that right now. Artak might not even be allowed to save. They haven't spotted him here in CT, though. I mean, weirdly, he could actually go to the site right now, but obviously he doesn't know that. And now they will know where he is.
He did.
Good luck.
6-2, a promising start then for the Brazilian squad. Very, very nice indeed. Oh, wait. Oh! What was he looking at? The grass?
Yeah.
The flora and fauna.
I feel like it's one of those where in your head you've already made the decision that you're gonna look back, and then you like almost turn your brain off for a second. You're already thinking about what you're gonna do instead of what's on your screen.
I'm always turning my brain off.
Yeah, it happens. It happens to the best of us. And Annihilation gets the AWP out in this round. So he spent pretty much all his cash on that. The rest of the players just go for pistols. I mean, this might be unexpected from the Imperial side. This wasn't saved, this was bought. So there's a chance that Imperial just completely overlooked that possibility. And if that's the case, maybe that AWP can get cooking here.
Gonna have to wait for a while. No lurkers, no control towards short B. Let's see what Imperial choose to do. They have a minute on the clock. Now they may wonder, they may identify that they haven't been challenged by an AWP from many of these angles, and surely that would mean the same towards B, but he has made his way over towards that truck position, Annihilation, and he's found his first victim. There's still time for a rotation, but again, it would be such a gamble in this scenario. They know where the AWP is. Techno's the one to get dropped. Annihilation's got an angle. He's got a shadow as well. That flashbang won't work out, but he won't land the shot. Oh dear. AW picked up and dropped again. That was the opportunity, but it was missed. And Imperial will continue their march, 7-2.
The Imperial march, James. It is looking good for them right now. Yeah, I think the Mongols, they've had a couple of nice rounds when they've been able to get some mid-round aggression at the right time or just try and make it a little more uncomfortable for Imperial. But in these standard rounds, it feels very convincing, very controlled for Imperial right now. Annihilation still gets that AWP out. He gets that dropped over to him. Needs to shout out his teammates for that one. Again, we will just see Imperial with this slow spread across the map, making sure they can crawl their way forward, get that map control. That's a good flash. Annihilation with no opportunity to fight there on A long. And they're leaving him as the solo A player with that AWP so that they can push out B. Look at this flash in for Techno. Great start to the round for him.
Oh my God, get out of there. Get out of there.
Right?
Ooh, that smoke is a lucky one. I wanted to start by saying that Mongols aren't really being allowed to have much control, but they have forced the issue there and escaped in the 5 versus 4. You can see Fallen is very patiently waiting for an information peak. He's not being given anything just yet. We can see the off angle being held actually by, I think it is Blitz. Yes, indeed it is, and that's pretty smart. Especially everything's quiet. They must sense that someone's looking for something. Lesson for people at home. Don't start pushing forward and peeking for no reason. Well, there'll be problems towards B then as the T start to move through. Bartek can't trade the frag. Dupercello. And we have an open B bomb site. 4-on-3 as well. Mongols have a decision to make. They are racing forward and Blitz not messing around. Straight over the balcony, looking for JOTA in the water. He'll be nated first though. Can he find a player? He can't. Hasteka will trade 2-on-2, but we still have a fight on the A bomb site. Both snipers there. Annihilation, a swing and a miss from him. But it's a 1v1 on the B bomb site. Hasteka has to go fast, but he can't find VINI. He's just hiding. If he could, then maybe he could do something, but, well, there he is, but Fallen's made his way over now. Annihilation coming in, chasing his tail. Now he can just hide, Fallen. Annihilation needs to find a kit and defuse the bomb and get the frag, and I don't think it's going to happen in time. Hide and seek, and Fallen is griefing with the no-scope. Style points towards the end as they find another round.
He even survives. He doesn't even die to the bomb. What a wild round. Fallen just having a fun time all across the map. Honestly, the fact that he keeps the opposing AWPer just completely dialed in on A that entire time is crazy. He was playing on A long in like long bathrooms. Annihilation missed his opportunity, and then Fallen actually gets the chance to run back down to B. And Annihilation, that one missed shot ends up being so costly. It makes it so hard for him to get back to that B bomb site. Fallen running across almost the entire map to win that clutch with the no-scope. These entries from Cello were also massive. That's what he can provide to the team. Just got them into that B site so quickly.
Yeah, Mongols have got to trade that frag. It's pretty rough for them. Have a look at that. Classic Fallen, vintage Fallen. Really great to see Europa playing like that in the first map of the series as well. So there's much more AWPing to potentially come. hasteka must have some sound cues from this. So a lot of people have just made their way past him. There is a lurker on the way though in Bolt. Always one coming up late. That's going to be so frustrating. Guys, I've got all the info. Guys, wait for the play. Then you get shot in the arse. Techno falling back now. But look at these flashbangs. These funky flashes he threw may have delayed somewhat. Now Blitz is here with the 5-7 to put in some work. Dropping the bomb and dropping Imperial one by one. They really need this, but now Fallen is in the clutch with Bolts as well. The dynamic duo is here. Bolts have to try and play off of him, but they know Bolts was lurking elsewhere, and he continues to do so. Bartak, where are you off to, son? Didn't realize there was a gap in that smoke. Can't wait for these one-ways to be gone. Bolts now continues to press forward as Fallen shows present. How many bullets does he even have left in the magazine? Doesn't matter. Bolts cuts Annihilation down, and now it's just Techno with Desert Eagle looking for Bolts. Tags him, but needs to do more. 15 HP remains if he can land one more shot. Awkward for Bolts, awkward for Techno. Headshot angles being played. You won't want to repick that angle again, Techno. Bolts will be waiting for it. You know, he's at the advantage now. Starting to fall back. Molly is up, and time is also on Techno's side. Bolts may be compelled to plant on Dice here. Does he go for the plant? Does he bait it? Techno could wallbang him as well. There are so many issues here for Bolts, but he's being really patient. 10 seconds on the clock now. Does he commit to the bomb plant? Going for the fake. No shots through Dice just yet. Techno, non-believer. Is there time left? Does he go for a shot? Techno makes a step, and there's the plant. We continue then. Who's going to land the shot first? Techno running, knows he just needs a chest shot, but he can't find it in time. Bolt patient and lethal with the headshot. Keeps them in the lead by a long way as they go to 9-2.
Bolt is the big bully on the server right now. 17 kills. What a game he's having. It looked like Blitz was doing absolutely everything there with the 5-7. But Fallen finds one, then he finds the gap in the smoke, and suddenly the round becomes doable. And even though Bolts gets chunked down low, he's able to hit this headshot. That's the reaction. That's the adjustment. Imperial still able to continue their success, and it might be a faster round now.
Yeah, we saw that smoke going straight to the balcony, the molly on the barrels as well. And Mongols are being victimized on the B bomb site. The floors have been bleached, and this round is over before it even began.
Ouch. I mean, those B rushes are very hit or miss. I feel like so often it comes down to if you can get out through those choke points, and once you get the first kill, it does put you in a very good position. And the Mongols just could not stop Imperial from getting out monsters so quickly.
In the vacuum of this game, the B bomb site's got more leaks than the US government, boy. They just cannot defend it, it seems, Mongols.
Get some duct tape out, man.
Round after round. Round after round, man.
I should not be a plumber.
10-2 then. 10-2. This has been a hell of a run by Imperial. This is the pick of Imperial, and it seems that we can see why. I thought that this could be I thought there was some potential, like some sneaky potential for a juicy veto for the Mongols, but as far as the first map is concerned, it seems I was terribly wrong. Good thing I don't do tarot. My advice is unlicensed, therefore I cannot be sued. Hasteka moving forward through Monster, but he's looking the wrong way. He'll get the kill regardless not before Bartak gets dropped, but at least he's protected the B bomb site, and they've got the info that no one else is here. That's really crucial as well. Annihilation with a great angle, but he's missed to go past the angle. And the things are going back and forth in this round quite fast indeed. Techno blind, but delivers the second one anyway. Drops the bomb as well, and now it's VINI in the clutch. 1 versus 3. Even if it just makes it expensive, that might be enough. Only to survive for the Mongols. We'll see what their economy's looking like as well.
Maybe there is something left for the Mongols here. This was awkward. Nearly got the kill. Tried to turn away from the flash, turned back, got blinded, but still got 2 kills out of it. So well played from Techno. For a young player, he's got very snappy aim. I love the way he plays. Just 17 years old is Techno. Cool to see him competing internationally on this Mongols team. Imperial still with plenty of money because of how well this game has been going for them. Bit of damage through Monster again. I like these rounds where Mongols are going aggressive on Monster and they're trying it again here.
Oh my god.
Oh, wow.
Looks like there's a landmine in there and bolts will finish off the job. This is rough for Mongols, this CT side. Nothing really happening for them whatsoever. Bolts on 20 frags. That's a hell of a half for him. Annihilation and Techno remain. Nobody else on the radio. Minutes on the clock. Every round counts. While the CT side could be a complete nightmare for them, things could be different when they change halves. So it's important they try and squeeze out some more rounds here. They may yet be squeezed out of the round by Imperial. One Orpa's looking much stronger than the other right now. And his name is Fallen.
Yeah, Techno just so far away. Has to save the AK at this point. And even that is a question, because we're ahead of the last round of the half here. So there's no need for Imperial to worry about their own cash. This has been pretty one-sided. I like that Imperial were ready for the Monster aggression in this round, because it really feels like that has been the backbone for any of the Mongols' success. It's been trying to just make Imperial uncomfortable by taking that area of the map away from them. So just spamming that smoke makes it impossible for that push to be aggressive. Bolts lines up 2. He's up to 20 kills. And we're not even at the half yet.
Juicing on Overpass. Last round then. Let's see if Mongols can get one more. Just one more. I think a fourth round at halftime over a third is significant. You know, I think it's more than the number suggests. I think there's a big difference between the two.
It feels way better. 12-3, you lose the pistol, you feel like you're done.
It's like those statistics where something's like 40 to 45% is like has a much bit larger implication than it suggests on paper, but I do not have the intelligence to explain why.
Yeah, I've heard that before. I believe you. Oh, it's getting tickled. Should have been heard. Elsewhere, Blitz has been dealt with, and Techno now stuck between 2 players. Fallen so well prepared for him. Doesn't rush things. So collected in that scenario. Now the Mongols need something. They'll put this smoke up and try and go aggressive.
Yeah, this is desperation. That really is desperation. That smoke can be quite a pain if a T side is pushing onto a site, but Imperial's got plenty of time to play with here. Fallen showing presence. Ooh, he's got some help, but he'll be the one to trade for Cello. Now we're getting into the late numbers. 20 seconds will soon be on the clock as the bomb heads in towards the B bomb site, where Bartak is the last one to fall for Mongols. 12-3, absolute dominance, a lopsided affair by Imperial. We'll see how short the second half is after the break. Overpass part 2. And that's almost the score of the Mongols after a lesson in brutality at the hands of Imperial, who've come into this one storming forward. They take so many rounds into their CT side, and just the 3 for the Mongols. They will be dependent on this pistol round then. Let's see if it goes their way. They've got a pilgrimage towards this B-bomb site where they will find 4 players. Now made 3 because Bolts has been smoked by the likes of Techno, who continues to push forward towards short. VINI drops the bomb in the meantime, but there are many more T's to come. Isolates the fight, finds another one. Look at these frags from Imperial. What is happening to Mongols? They're being erased. The ink is barely dry on the history books of that B-bomb site. They won't be remembered in that one.
Yeah, no, that is just another round where Imperial's individuals seem to be shining on a whole different level here. VINI playing around the barrels. Look at how he jiggles this. He makes it so annoying for the Mongols to try and get that kill on towards him. When you've got Glocks running at that angle, it's almost impossible, it feels, to get that kill. Nice to see VINI doing good work. And for the Mongols, well, it's Deegs into this one. And it could be a very quick first map here. I mean, this is nice revenge for Imperial after the first opening game for them, where they lost 16-5 against NIP. Might be able to even one-up that scoreline here.
You'll find out. That is not the Unicorn MP9.
It's a nice one, though.
Yeah, but it's not the. If it's not the Bulldozer and it's not the Unicorn, then what are you really doing? That's my question.
Speaking of, big man Bolts got the Bulldozer.
Yeah, lovely. Bulldozer lover. Did you see those leaks? There was an AWP whiteout. No one was talking about that.
Yeah.
Trust me, if you ever see whiteout skins come out, buy a factory new one immediately. I really hope that comes out soon. I will be copping it no matter how much it costs.
Yeah, you gotta get the clean whiteouts. That's what you want.
AWP whiteout would be absolutely nuts. Well then,
man, this utility sucks for the Mongols. Like, what are you gonna do on Overpass with 2 smokes? Oh man,
Hawker, I have more utility on me right now than that whole team has. And you know it's true.
It's true, yeah. That just sounds like a joke, but no, it's real with James.
Yeah. Anyway, well, it hasn't started very, very well for the Mongols.
Yeah, you have to use 1 smoke to extinguish the molly. So they're down 1 smoke. It's just got to be contact.
Yeah, this is a bit dark for the Mongols. Do you know what, Hawker? You commentate. I'm gonna go and get my utility.
Yeah, you go do that. I'll focus on the game. Fallen getting himself a couple more kills. JOTA will move up through connector. Nice little dink onto Techno, and they will seal the deal on a 15th round. 1 away from victory here on the Imperial side. I also want to point out the flash assist stats quickly, because Fallen has some of the best flash stats in the game. He's got 6 flash assists on this map. VINI has 5 flash assists. Everything on point for Imperial here. It's not just the aim, it's the utility as well.
Yeah, this is a very strong start for them. Very promising start for Imperial. Don't want to use all your energy in this first map, though, because we are into best of 3 territory.
The old nade stack.
Speaking of nades...
Oh, it did work!
I love to see an org drilling, but this is not quite going the way that Imperial were expecting, but it's still time to turn things around, or is there? A flurry of kills in the kill feed as we go down to a 2-on-2 thanks to that grenade. Dispatching of Bartak. Fallen, they're almost lining up for him, and now Blitz has got 9 HP as he tries to do what he can. There is a smoke for Fallen. A molly would have been brutal, but it may still be brutal for Mongols as they try to hold on, and that was not going to happen. They will be denied. Imperial with a monstrous 16-3 scoreline.
Ouch. Yeah, that is so one-sided. And, well, the Mongols, I mean, listen, it wasn't their map pick, but they've got a lot to do to bounce back here.
Yeah, absolutely. That was, again, they never got started in this game whatsoever, Mongols, and maybe that's good, maybe that's bad. I feel like if you had a comeback